The White House is the official residence and workplace of the President of the United States since 1800. The White House is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, New York in Washington, D.C. Although the first President of the U.S., George Washington, oversaw the construction of the White House, he never lived in the house. When Washington was president, construction of the White House was not completed. The first residents of the house were President John Adams and his wife, Abigail. Since that time, every president resides and works from the White House. The design of the White House was inspired by the Hoban model building in the city of Dublin. This building presently houses the Oireachtas, or the Irish Literature and Dublin, as the capital city of Ireland. Here, we are going to talk about 10 facts about the United States presidents and the White House. Number 1. White House was originally not named as White House. For the last 200 years, the White House has been the residence and workplace of U.S. presidents, and it stood as a symbol of the presidency, the United States government, and the American people. The history of the White House and the capital of the United States began with President George Washington after he signed an act of Congress in December 1970, which declares that the federal government would reside in a district not exceeding 10 miles square. But originally the White House was not named the White House. In history, we can find at various times, the White House was being known as President's Palace, the President's House, or the Executive Mansion. In 1901, President Roosevelt officially gave the White House its current name, and since then it is known as the White House. Number 2. President Washington never lived in the White House. President George Washington, the first President of the United States, together with city planner P.L. Infant, chooses the site of the White House, which is now 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. As the preparation for the construction of the new federal building and the federal city, a competition was held to find the perfect builder for the President's house. Architect James Hoban won the competition among 9 others, and his design got selected by President Washington. But it is an interesting fact that President Washington never lived in the White House. The construction of the federal building was started in 1792, and President George Washington oversaw the construction process. But, as it was nearly completed by 1800, he never got the chance to live in the building. Number 3. The White House faced many modifications and renovations. As we all know, the White House acts as a private home for the President of the United States. The White House has 132 rooms, 35 bathrooms, and 6 levels in the residence. The building is divided into 3 parts, namely the President's residence, the East Wing and West Wing. The East Wing is the guest entrance to the White House from the first floor, and the second floor is occupied by the staff of the First Lady. It is the middle building where the President actually lives. It has the bedrooms of the Presidents and the First Lady, and some other rooms including a shopping mall and a dentist's office on the ground floor. The West Wing of the White House is the office of the President and his staff, where you can find the Oval Office setup of the President. Throughout history, the White House faced many modifications and renovations. Almost every corner of the White House is renovated on various occasions. The rooms of the President's residence are always renovated, with the change for every president. When Harry S. Truman became president and moved into the building in 1945, he found that the building needs some major repair work due to 12 years of maintenance negligence during the Depression and Second World War. Therefore, the Congress sanctioned $780,000 for the work. The interior of the mansion was completely dismantled and rebuilt during the period 1949 to 1952. Number 4. White House has a highly advanced defense mechanism. As the White House is the residence of the President of the United States, it is obvious that it has some advanced defense mechanism to protect the President. The police force posted in the White House is administered by the Secret Service under the Public Law 82-79 passed by the Congress, which permanently authorizes the Secret Service to protect the President, his immediate family, the members elected by the Presidents, and the Vice President. Other than the Secret Service personnel, the security of the White House is closely monitored with the infrared sensors installed in every inch of the building. After the incident of 9/11, the area of the White House was declared a no-fly zone, to increase the security of the President. The 147 windows of the building are also installed with high-resistance bulletproof glasses, which can prevent any kind of bullet to pass through it. If anyone tries to trespass the White House with the drone, then the automated drone detection system installed in the building quickly comes into action and disarms the trespasser's drone. Number 5. The whole White House is a museum. The White House is both the home of the President of the United States and his family and a living museum of American history. And it is the place where that history continues to unfold every day. The White House has its own visitor center, which is nearly 1,600 square feet to provide a museum-caliber visitor experience featuring exhibits, a large model of the White House, museum galleries, a temporary exhibition area, numerous tactile exhibits, and the White House Historical Association retail shop. The free visitors tours to the White House Museum are scheduled on a first-come first-served basis. Requests for the White House visit can be submitted up to 3 months in advance and no less than 21 days in advance. Public tours were initially allowed from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, excluding federal holidays or any other occasion specified. If a visitor's tour is confirmed, then a specific time is provided along with a booking to visit the White House. Number 6. The Ghost Story of the White House. Before moving forward, we would like to make it clear that we do not create or promote videos relating to any of the ghost stories. But the White House ghost story is perhaps the most common and popular one. Therefore, this is also included in the list. There are several stories in which it is stated that the ghost of former President Abraham Lincoln keeps revisiting the White House. It is said that the ghost of Lincoln has haunted the White House since Lincoln's assassination in 1865. Lincoln's ghost has been said to haunt many of the residents of the White House, including Lincoln's former law office. First Lady Grace Coolidge, Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and President Theodore Roosevelt are among the persons who have claimed to encounter the ghost of Abraham Lincoln in the White House building on several occasions. Number 7. The White House has a variety of facilities available to its residents. The main building of the White House, the President's Residence, is a 6-story building which covers 55,000 square feet of floor space, including 132 rooms, 35 bathrooms, 147 windows, 28 fireplaces, 8 staircases, 3 elevators, and 5 full-time chefs. The entire area housing the group of presidential buildings is called the White House Complex. For the recreation of the residents, the White House has a tennis court, a bowling alley, and a movie theater too. The White House also has a jogging track and a swimming pool. Number 8. The ceremonies and celebrations at the White House. The presidents of the United States can express their individual styles to decorate some parts of the house. And they can decide how to receive public during their stay at the house. Some of the incidents can be seen when the presidents made some changes in the White House which are still in practice. President Thomas Jefferson held the first inaugural open house in 1805, where many of his followers visited the White House and the president greeted them in the Blue Room. He has opened the White House for a public tour, which has been open since then. He also greeted visitors to the annual celebration and reception on New Year's Day and on the 4th of July every year. With the presidency of Abraham Lincoln, the crowds attending the inaugural celebrations become far too large for the White House to accommodate them comfortably. When Grover Cleveland became president for the first time, he chooses to hold the presidential review of the troops from a temporary grandstand built in front of the White House. The annual celebration and reception on New Year's Day and on the 4th of July were organized every year till the 1930s, but later these were discontinued. Number 9. White House becomes ready for new president in 6 hours. As we all know, the president's mansion is very big in size and it covers 55,000 square feet of floor area. Despite this fact, the White House become ready to welcome the newly elected president in 6 hours. The ultimate goal of the inaugural day is to gracefully bid the farewell of the former president and welcome the president and other residents into the house. The presidential staff does the preparations for the day in months advance and they place all the belongings of the new president within the specified time. Within 5 to 6 hours, the staff working in the house flawlessly create a warm and welcoming living space that embodies home for the new president and his family. Number 10. President's food is double-checked before serving. The presidents of the United States in recent terms have been known to employ personal food testers. The main job of the food testers is to check the food before it is served to the president. Most prominently, in recent terms, President Barack Obama has employed food testers. According to media reports, the story of employing a food tester by Barack Obama came into public when he visited a charming bistro on a Parisian street corner for having his dinner. The waiter of La Fontaine de Mars, Gabriel de Carvalho, confirmed that former President Barack Obama's food tester tested the food before it is served to him and the former First Lady Michelle Obama. Hope the video was informative. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more related videos.